if you are a Gemini or if you are dealing with a Gemini, there is a message in here for you. My name is Jaclyn. I'm a psychic medium, intuitive tarot reader, as well as a modern shaman. And I'm here today, Gemini, to go over guidance, insight, and foresight for you. So what's really interesting is that I just tried doing your live, and all of a sudden, the messages, I had like 100 messages in one being tossed to me at the same time. Like receiving 1 or 2, or receiving like 3 to 5, 6, 7, at the same time. That can be normal, right? But receiving like hundreds and hundreds at the same time. I mean, my goodness, Gemini. So do expect communication to be picking up for you. Do expect communication to be off the wall is what I'm hearing too. So if people start talking to you about the most random things or things that don't make any darn sense, Gemini, just roll with it. Okay. I mean, just roll with it is what I'm hearing. All right. Now, what I had heard to start off with, I'm going to go back to the message that was over there that I was starting off with until like I got bombarded. I have this song, My Head and Heart by Ava Max playing in my head. So I do feel like that for you, Gemini. And I was mentioning the Lover's card. So I feel like that for you, Gemini, you're at this time, you have your head and heart on the same page. And if you don't right now, you're about to be, because Spirit's going to help you, okay? This is about your head and your heart wanting the same things, thinking things and feeling good about it. That's what helps bring manifestations in. Okay. And I kept seeing a lot of greens and blues and purples and whites when I was in your energy. And that is very much so your heart chakra all the way up to your crown chakra. So Gemini, I feel like that you're going through activations there. For some of you, these are activations that took place like over the last few weeks. And now all of a sudden it's going boom, 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 boom. Meaning like hitting you back to back to back. Now, this isn't draining, Gemini. This is actually, it's going to feel good. Some of you, what the heck? Sorry, y'all. They're saying that some of y'all are not, I'm just like, I just feel, all I want to do is laugh. My goodness, I'm so sorry. I was going to say, this is positive energy. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is very, very positive. It's fun. It's enjoyable. But I'm like sitting here and I'm trying to talk about it. I just keep laughing. So I take this as a good sign, because I feel like that there's a lot of positive things happening. And of course, the more open that your heart chakra is, the more you are likely to laugh. Okay. Anyways, but besides that, Gemini, I feel like that for you, again, this isn't negative. This isn't draining. It's very uplifting, but it's also, I'm getting this message about time traveling. So, besides like your head and heart being on the same page, there's also this message about you being able to remember things that happened from a very long time ago and see them clearly. Not just see them clearly, but this is like, you know, when you have a memory hit you from when you were like 12 years old and you haven't thought about it in like 15 years or something like that, or maybe you haven't thought about it since that moment in time, and all of a sudden you're remembering it and you're like, what the hell is going on here? Do you know what I mean? You're like, why is this coming to the surface? I feel like that, again, whatever activations you've been receiving, whatever is going on for you, I do feel like that Spirit is lining you up. And again, there is this reality jumping energy going on. So absolutely beautiful. I do pick up on like Archangel Ariel, Archangel Gabriel. I'm also hearing Jehovah Jireh. So whenever I hear Jehovah Jireh, that reminds me of trusting on the universe, knowing that the universe is going to provide for you, knowing that the universe is going to show up for you. I feel like that for some of y'all, this is to help you with your mission. I feel like, especially like if I pick it up like an Archangel Ariel energy, Archangel Ariel comes in to help you have everything you need. Very magician-like energy. Helping you to have what you need in order to complete your mission. And I feel like that for you, Gemini, you are attracting in the people, places, and things to help you achieve what you want. You're receiving the right support. Okay, I will take that card. You're receiving the right support. You're also receiving the right guidance. Some of you, it's like you could have had to go through. Wow. This is literally a message all in one. Okay. It says sacrifice bull and then fear hyena. Ooh, I feel like this is about sacrificing fear. Gemini, you're being told to embrace not just your courage and not just your strength, but also Excuse me. You're not being told just to embrace those things about yourself. You're also being told to allow other people to see that side of you, to allow other people to see the many dynamics of Gemini, which is some of y'all, maybe you were the jokester before, or maybe, you were like the funny girl or, the funny man, and you didn't necessarily take yourself seriously. Maybe other people didn't take you seriously. And now you're being put into like this serious role. I'm being told it's an honor. Y'all are going to view it like that. Excuse me. Y'all are going to see it as, I wish that I could just turn off the chat. I'm so sorry, Gemini. Anyways, y'all are going to be viewing it like things being played out for you. Excuse me. I really gotta stop looking at the chat. I keep looking at it, and then people want to comment, and I get so distracted. I'm trying really hard, so I'm sorry, Gemini. Anyways, I don't care if people comment. It's when people comment weird stuff, and it catches my eye. I'm on Mars and Gemini, so I'm very curious. I mean, it's okay. This is about sacrificing fear, though, Gemini. This is about the universe setting you up so that you could be in your important role, in your important mission. Some of you, it's like, by the way, age don't matter. So it doesn't matter if you are 18 watching this. These readings are not for children. These readings are for adults, people who are changing, people who are evolving, people who are growing. I'm talking about on a soul level. So I just want to make sure that everyone's aware of that, because I've had a lot of children show up in my readings lately, and I find it very interesting. Anyways, but one thing I will say for you, Gemini, is that when it comes to you knowing what your purpose is, some of you have been presented with your purpose already, and this is Spirit giving you, again, the supplies, the support, everything you need to take on your purpose, to jump on that. I'm hearing jump on it, jump on it, jump on it. So you're being guided through this process. You're going to be okay. You need to let go of any fear, anything that's dissing your confidence, anything that's bringing you down. Of course, you're going to expand, Gemini. I mean, my goodness, Jupiter is in your sign, right? And so I feel like that for you, Gemini, it's a very exciting time. Now, there might be some things like while you are going, because if you look at this fear card, do you see how they're sitting here in this excuse me, it's a hyena. Do you see how the hyena is sitting here transiting between this shadowy side to like this colorful side? Some of you could have had a very long dark night of the soul over the last 6 to 8 months. However, I do feel like that for you, Gemini, with the things that you have been changing and moving around and prioritizing, I feel like that. That's an interesting message. Some of you bought a home or a house, and it's like whatever this position is that the universe is giving you, you're being set up financially to be out of that house within the coming year. Like you are, like some of you, it's like you got a starter home or you got a house that it's like there's nothing wrong with it, but it's not exactly what you want. Do you know what I mean? And so the universe is setting you up that way. Wow, just a lot of very intense messages, but I mean, like, look at the Bull card. Some of you might have Taurus in your chart. You might be a Taurus cusper. Anyway, let's see what else is coming up for you, Gemini. But I do feel like the Spirit is leading the way. Spirit is blowing things out for you. Okay, we have authenticity. Oops, wow. We have authenticity wolf. Hello, Heltefit. Anyways, what else do we have? Don't be afraid. Don't be... Gemini. There's people. Let them have their problems. If people have a problem because you're being yourself, if people have a problem because you're being authentic and you're not hurting anybody, that's their problem. Do not be afraid of those that are not genuine. Do not be afraid of people who are not even honest with themselves. Like, come on now. Come on now. I'm reading for some like super intuitive Geminis. I can feel your energy, okay? I don't need your whatever. Anyways, like you have... Some of you, it could be that you are the youngest in your family, or you don't have any family members that have gone through the journey that you've gone through or that you're about to go through. And it's like you don't have anybody to turn to, and you're being called to really lead your own life. And some of you, it's like, why did I sign up for this lifetime, right? Why did I sign up for this? You signed up for it because you knew that you had the willpower within you and you wanted to test your limits, and you sat there while signing up for it, and you knew that the universe was going to come in, help you, set you up. You knew it on a soul level before you came to Earth this lifetime. And now all of these activations, all of these awakenings are taking place to set you up. I mean, this is such an intense message. This is amazing, Gemini. I feel like this is like, I'm hearing your soul being set on fire. Set on fire with passion. Set on fire with excitement. And you have all this coming in. You really think that the universe is going to sit here and the universe is toxic and evil or rude or whatever it may be, and the universe is going to sit there and not help you out along the way? You think the universe is really going to do that to you? No, the universe is not going to do that to you. The universe is going to step up for you when you step up for yourself, and that's what you're choosing to do, Gemini. Don't allow yourself to be afraid, because you're being real. You're being real, and you're standing in your confidence, and you're choosing to not go backwards. There's no going backwards. There's no turning around. Alanis Morissette keeps showing up in my readings a lot. It'd be so cool to like meet her. And she's a Gemini too, by the way. I have no return. Have you ever watched the Yellow Jackets? If you have, comment down below and let me know. It's a really good show. I love that like 90s theme. Anyways, moving on. But I Have No Return by Alanis Morissette playing in my head. And I feel like that for you, Gemini, there is no return. You're not going to be who you were even 3 months ago. You're not going to be like, you are literally shedding your skin and you're throwing that shit right out the door while you're putting on. It's like they're showing me y'all got some naughty people that follow me apparently or something. Anyways, or that are watching this. Anyways, they're showing me someone take off like this black latex, and it is like a symbolism of skin or whatever. And like as they're pulling it up, there's like all this smoke coming out of it, and they like pull it up and then they throw it out, and then all of a sudden they are automatically dressed in like this very golden, bright scale skin. And I feel like that for you, Gemini, it's like the scaled scaly skin is because you have transformed, you have changed, you have done what you needed to do already to receive what you're about to receive. There's no going backwards. You're not sacrificing yourself anymore. You're not sacrificing your mission. The universe simply won't allow it. Some of you, it's like you've gone through, sorry if you heard my throat. Anyways, but Gemini, it's like you've gone through some kind of initiation ever since June of 2022. What happened go back to whatever happened in June of 2022, okay? Because there's something around that time frame that took off, or some kind of karmic cycle for you that started then that you have broken free from. Okay, and you are being rewarded for it. Some of you, this is receiving a lot of attention. This is being, who am I kidding? This is multiple. Like, this is a whole lifestyle change, Gemini. You are part of that wave, aren't you? 1738 is a number, as well as the number 2. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to pull a couple more of these bad boys, and then we're going to move to the tarot. But Gemini, I feel like that Spirit is giving you this message because for some of you, it's like you've had so many different life lessons since 2022. And it was because you were trying to manifest something very specific. But in order to receive that manifestation, you had to be a vibrational match to receive it. And what did you have to do to receive it and be a vibrational match? Some of you, it was like changing up how you deal with people. Some of you were boundaryless people. You had no boundaries. You had nothing going on to protect yourself. The universe is like, we can't, like, you have a mission. You have a mission. We can't possibly let you sit here and evolve or receive this manifestation now without you being protected. Like, you're important. You're important, Gemini. The universe views you as being extremely important. And I feel like that for some of you, it's like you gave up on this dream, or you gave up on this desire, this goal. It's different for every one of you, okay? It really is. But whatever it is something that's pivotal, that's life-changing. All right? I need you to understand that. This isn't like, oh, I'm getting a haircut, butterfly effect stuff, where it's like slowly things. This is like manifesting a huge career change, a huge move, manifesting a, coming into a lot of money, meeting the love of your life, meeting the best partner for you. It's like things that are big milestone moments in a human's life, right? That's what you've manifested. It's right here, but you can't, pardon me, y'all. You can't get it. You couldn't get it, excuse me, because you can get it now. You couldn't get it then without having them boundaries. You would have been chewed up and spit out is what my guides are saying. Let's go ahead and see what else we have. Whew. Gemini. And here's the thing. You know what's so funny? Is I've been thinking about Gemini energy all day. I sat there this morning. I went and got my coffee. And I was like, Gemini. I even saw the Gemini symbol in my head over and over again. Anyways, it was wild. But I feel like that for you, Gemini. I mean, I was going to go ahead and do like the midweek checkup today. But I might hold off on it and do a different kind of reading tonight. Let's go ahead and see what else we have for Gemini, though. Equality, seahorse. Luck, be a lady tonight. Okay. Horse, freedom. Ooh, I did see a fox in the meditation. And there's the fox. Anyways. But Gemini, I feel like with horse and freedom coming, horse and freedom and equality and seahorse, look. 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. Do y'all know the Midnight Ride of Paul Revere? If you don't know it, you'll know why I said 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. I on the opposite shore shall be ready to ride and spread the alarm. Some of y'all, it's like you are a divine messenger. You are an earth angel. Some of y'all have a very, very, I'm hearing important, like Gemini, I'm just going to tell you a reading. You are important. The divine needs you. I'm just saying, because like, I'm so sorry, y'all. I tried this new powder today on my face, and it's irritating the crap out of me, and my eyelashes are too, but we're going to keep going. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what the tarot says. What does the tarot say for Gemini? So this is going to be more foresight. Okay, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please feel free to go to thehumanrevolutionera.net. I am not doing personal readings right now. Thank you. Anyways, Gemini, what else do we have going on for you? So there's this personal freedom, and because of the fact that you're not allowing people to treat you less than, that is what's helping you move forward. You're not allowing people to treat you less than. It's helping you to gain freedom. Some of you could have been born into a, yep, this is exactly what I'm saying. It's letting something die, creating. Someone needs to hear this. Like, this is your confirmation. If you take nothing else away from this reading, take it as confirmation. You have officially shifted vibration to get a huge manifestation. I mean, I would just be walking around so freaking excited. I would be walking around so excited right now if I were you, Gemini. I'd be walking around like I'm walking on sunshine. Really, though. And also, this information's coming in quick. Look at that. Knight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. This information's coming in super quick. I feel like that for some of you, perhaps you have Pisces in your chart, Pisces moon. Anyways, but look at that. The moon card. I feel like that some of your intuition was telling you it. You were going back and forth for some time with it. And you chose to emotionally commit to it. Yes, okay. What else is going on this week? Some of y'all, it's like you've been feeling other people's energies a lot. And maybe you wanted to spend some time alone. Or you are not just wanting to spend time alone. You are choosing to spend time alone. Honor that alone time if you can. I also Scorpio, Taurus energy, Cancer energy, Pisces energy, Libra energy also. But I feel like what you have going on for you this week is like something. What do you mean by that? One second. Okay, thank you. I just had to make sure because I'm not like a dark reader. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't like dark messages. It's not for me, especially with like general readings. I am not that person. Anyways, but they were showing me black dogs. And then they were showing me like a tombstone. And then they had me look at the death card. And then they brought to mind like conversation clips talking about death, and I'm like, well, what do you mean? Like, is someone dying? Like, actually dying? Because we don't do that here. Anyways, and since I'm doing this live, I'm being fully transparent with y'all. You get to see how I talk to my guides. Anyways, I asked for clarification if I need it, but anyways, they're saying that this is about the old you really dying. Some of you, it's like there were some habits or ways that you were being in the past that you tried getting rid of a long time ago. It could even be being like this, being back and forth with your decision, being back and forth with who you want to be. I feel like that you really had to stick to your guns. And this week, you're still sticking to your guns. You're not getting off of it. Some of y'all, like, especially when it's associated, if this message is associated with the manifestation message I got at the beginning, this is spirit sitting here saying, like, you finally decided that you really want it. You're not making excuses. You're not going back and forth with the pros and cons. Like, you just stuck to your guns. You stuck to your guns. You stuck to your guns. You stuck to your guns. And anyways, sorry. And because of that, y'all are feeling these shifts finally. Some of you, this really, oh yeah. And for some reason, I got told to show this. Has someone been trying to manifest like a crow feather? I don't know why. I sat there and I've got several of them because they just like to drop off all my walks and stuff. I also, yeah, I don't know how many, this is just some of them. But anyways, a crow feather could very well be a sign for someone because my guides were like, show this to the Geminis. And I was like, okay. Anyways, I have an eagle feather somewhere too, but moving on. But Gemini, I feel like that you're being called to really trust your intuition, listen to your intuition. Things may feel different, things may look different because you are different. And it's a long time coming. I feel it's a long time coming. 3 of Wands, Ace of Wands, foresight. So just expect things to start shifting, kicking into high gear is what my guides are saying. Some of y'all, it's like you're noticing small effects. You're like, oh, it's how it is. Whatever I do shift, it's always so small. No, this isn't a small shift. This is literally like a full 180. Anyways, it's a full 180. Some of y'all might be winning a trip between now and the 23rd is what I'm being told. Okay. Some of y'all, oh, this isn't you. One second. Who's the King of Wands? Some of y'all, this could definitely be a Leo. Fixed sign energy, the King of Wands, the Tower, Scorpio, Aries energy. Okay. Why are they even coming up in this reading? I don't feel like you see this coming. There is someone outside of you. They don't have to be a male. That's what I thought. I was like, they want to offer you something. Anyways, whoever this is, this individual with the King of Wands, the Tower, and the World card. Sorry, this message is so from left field. This is for someone out there. This is someone. Some of you might notice that you might start receiving a lot more attention. People are going to start feeling a lot more attracted to you, all that jazz, okay? But besides that, some of y'all, there's a male who's been watching you like a hawk. This started during Aries season. This is someone's, the majority, y'all, most of you know him. Even if you're a masculine Gemini, this person's watching you. This person's got something to say, and it does feel like an offer. This could definitely be a collaboration of some sorts. But this person's energy is so mercurial, Gemini. There's something off about their energy. But this person's coming in with a very intense offer, and an offer that's going to shake things up in your life for sure. But Gemini, I can already feel guidance off of this. Make sure that when you're talking to this individual that you're not, don't be running and telling them your plans or your ideas right away. Whoever this person is, I feel like that they need to earn that right. especially if this is someone that you do business with or that you choose to do business with. This person, I feel like they need to earn your trust. Don't be trusting people easily, especially with like within some, that's why boundaries are so important. Some of you are not meant to sit here and trust people easily in this next phase of life. Okay? For real. You are not meant to trust others easily in this next phase of life because of the fact that you're going to be, your value is showing. Your value is extravagant, and other people are seeing that. And this individual is seeing that. But there's something off about their energy, Gemini. Just trust your gut and don't be telling them, don't be spilling the beans to someone who doesn't need to hear it. Okay, I feel like it's someone who's just watching you. I don't feel like it's a romantic partner. I had to check. That's why I was looking at the bottom and I pulled more cards, and it wasn't a romantic partner. This is like a business or friend, someone who's just watching you, being nosy, wanting to take from you. For some of you, it could be a butthurt Sagittarius that does the same kind of work you do, or they try to do the same kind of work you do. Anyways, let's go ahead. Ooh, what's the guidance? A time for healing. Make sure that, Gemini, you are taking time for yourself. Make sure that you are taking time to, some of y'all are being called to really work on your throat chakra over the next couple weeks. Listen to throat chakra frequencies, meditate on it, whatever it may be. But your value is showing, Gemini, and it's absolutely beautiful. That's what I have for you. Thank you.